Right guys, welcome back to City Skylines, and these people aren't happy. They're sick, in fact, the Hawthorne residents, the Hawthorns. We have completed construction of our highway last time, and it's actually working pretty well. I was quite pleased with this. I was very pleased with my roundabout construction, which is looking pretty sharp, and I really wish I could still adjust that ambient noise. The city overall is looking epic. Many people were saying, why did we not put the bridge underground? Because it looks awesome, that's why. Look at it, it looks amazing, especially at night time. Look at those bridges. They did a really good job of the lights in the nighttime stuff and the after dark. It looks really fantastic. I want to get some leisure stuff happening though, and we have this whole area over here, so I feel like we could get kind of like a leisure town happening. We're pissed off because the dam doesn't work. That's super annoying, and there's not really anything I can do about it. So now we have a dam which is its only purpose is to be visually, you know, pleasing, which kind of sucks. But what do you want? We spoke last time. That's something I'll need to fix on the map to make sure that it's edited properly, so that you know, it looks good. Okay, so let's start planning for expansion of things. What's going on here? Are these emptying? Yeah, it's emptying out. Okay, cool. Right, now we need industry. Okay, so we need some more industry stuff. Why are these people getting sick? I'm wondering why so many people in some areas are getting sick. Could be pollution and stuff. Let me just check actually our pollution level. This is garbage level. It's kind of okay. These guys don't look too happy. Where is the pollution? Yeah, here we go. So actually not too bad. You obviously don't really want pollution near any industrial areas, and you can see right now that this is why these incinerators are out of town and they're well away from anything. Similarly, the landfill right here. The landfill is just far enough away it doesn't affect our sort of... well, it's nice looking at things in this kind of... it's nice looking at things in this greyscape, actually. It really makes kind of nice looking around. And hey, look! Newellville Office Park. Look, these guys are just on the border of being sick, so that's actually good. The trees are absorbing all of that pollution, so that's nice. It's kind of giving us a nice branch there of safety from pollution. And, you know, we've done a good job of separating out our areas which, you know, the residential areas away from these things, so that's good. If you build the dams too high, they just stop the flow. Yeah, exactly. Well, the trouble was that we needed the... when we built the dam, if you watch back on the episode where we were doing that, we had to build the dam high enough that it would actually give out an acceptable level of power, because otherwise it wouldn't have been financially viable. So we built it to that level, and it had two water sources. I fully anticipated that it would just fill up, but I think maybe they've done something which perhaps they've got a rule where to stop it flooding or something. I don't know, but I mean theoretically it really should just keep filling. So it's been pretty irritating to see that has just stopped. And again, I think that's actually something that needs to be fixed, but they could do a little tweak in the mechanics, because it's kind of annoying. Like, you know, if there is a rule that it can only be a certain height, well, you shouldn't be able to build it, because otherwise you end up in this situation. I can't destroy this now, because otherwise I would basically wipe out all the people down below. So I have to just now have a dam which doesn't do anything, which is kind of irritating for me. It also means that we're now stuck in terms of power, which means I'm probably going to have to rely on getting a geothermal plant in, which I didn't really want to do, but it's probably going to be necessary. But, you know, let's see what happens. So, let's start expanding the lobster area. Now, let's look at our minerals. And you can see already that just around here, this area is pretty rich. But what we really need to do is get into this stuff. This is where we need to get our mining happening. Get a big mining operation happening on this hillside and down on the flat here as well. So, we really need to get some good roads in here. But one thing we're going to have to deal with is that we're probably going to have a lot of industry traffic. And that industry traffic has got to go somewhere. The nearest route, the main thoroughfare, is this 6-lane. So I'm thinking that we probably need to try and get a, you know, a bypass essentially to go away from the residential up here. So I think that's going to be our first duty, really. We're not going to necessarily connect it into that. We're probably going to have it sort of come up here. And I think that we can just freestyle. This sun's coming up. Let's turn the UI off for a sec. Beautiful. Oh my god! Nilville. These offices, they need to get some better smoking regulations by the look of it. Okay, let's get the... So, I don't know whether it's going to be feasible to really get a road up here, but we'll give it a go. We've got the pylons up there, so maybe that'll be good enough. But really what I want to do is like this. Raise it up one. Yeah. So really what we want to be doing is going up here like this. But it's saying too steep. I've got no idea whether we're going to be able to actually get up here, but we'll give it a go. Let's just try. Yeah. It is not happy about that, is it? Oh, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoa, okay, oh, it's getting a tunnel through. Hey, that'll work. That's a solution. Where does that bring me out, though? Yeah, like up here, right? Yeah, it brings us out kind of in a weird place. But actually, this may work if you just go with me for a minute on this. Okay, so it kind of brings us out here, which is kind of weird, but it's actually okay because what we can do is we can actually sort of loop this around. So it's actually going to work pretty good. And as I say, that'll give a much more direct route for the guys. Where the hell are you going, buddy? Like, there's nowhere to go? Yeah, turn around. Turn around. I kind of wish it wasn't so sort of... I wish it was more sort of straight, but I actually don't mind it. It's not too roller coaster. But do you know what I may do? I'm just going to pause this. I might just see if I... This might be a bad thing. This might be a really bad thing. I hate those kind of... when it does the weird sort of stepping, you know. Oh, see, now this is the trouble. See, there, it doesn't like it. Let me just get rid of that. What the hell? Why did it go on traffic? I didn't set that on traffic. Oh, okay, it's sort of refusing to not be on traffic. Oh, it's because I'm going from the tunnel, that's why. See, I've screwed myself over here. Seemed like a good idea at the time. That's in an ideal world, it should just do that. But it doesn't want to do that, so it's going to be a pain in the ass, apparently. So now, I'm going to have to go back and try and do it the other way. The sort of unpretty way. Come on, bloody work, you stupid bugger. Look, it's right there. Just... Look, it... Look, it should frickin' work. Right, do you know what? Bollocks to this. Let's just get rid of that. And then we're going to have to somehow connect to the bit of road which is like inside. There we go. Oh, done. Oh, it's still got a roller coaster. Ugh, whatever. Whatever, it's to do with the contours of the land, you know, it's unavoidable or something, something, something. We'll just make do. We'll make do. Anyway, that's their pass-through. Premchand, hello. Green, really good to see all you guys on the stream this evening. Thanks for dropping in. We've got Xavier, we've got Fuse, we've got Cerebellum, Andra, Treadstone. Who else we've got in here? We've got Toby. Let's give some shout-outs here. Eden, we've got Prodigy. And a load of more people who are not necessarily in the chat right now. It's a speed bump. Yes, that's true. Yes, it's to kind of slow them down as they get to that tunnel entrance. That's what it is. It's definitely that. Right, let's carry on. So, we need to now loop this around. Like so. Oh no. Who's going to lose their property? It's going to be the Sunset Residence. Yes, congrats guys, you have given your property for the betterment of our colony. Right, here we go, we're going to go do, and then we're going to go Sorry about that. There. Okay, so now we have a road which goes both ways, but we also need it to go this way. So we're going to do a junction like this. There we go. Problem solved for everybody. So we need to look at where the mining is going to start taking place. Here, basically. So it's right about there, where those two trees are. I wish there was a thing so that right about here. I wish there was a thing where it would allow you to kind of build stuff where you had different overlays on. People really want that. I don't know, but there's probably a mod for that or something. It's a ramp, so the speeding people coming out of the tunnel can just jump down the rest of the way. Yeah, yeah. They're just going to come like with all their ore on board. They'll just come flying at me like, just like crash it down. And there's a lot of traffic going on down here. Anyway, let's get some mining going on. So the other thing is that we can probably continue to expand Lobster's residences this way as well. There is actually a road right here, as you see, and we can probably bridge this across, look, like so. Something like that. So we can probably bridge that across, look, and then continue building on this plane right here, because I don't think there's really any... Yeah, there's a little ore, but not a lot. So we can probably actually build a few houses around here. There is some ore, as you can see, on top of the hill here as well. But if we do that, I'm probably going to build a road like on this side and build the stuff on this side, so that way it doesn't kind of interfere with the town in terms of noise and stuff too much, because we don't want to, you know, wind people up like that. Okay, so let's get into this a bit more. We need to sort of think about what we're going to do here. So I need this road to pull on down. How funny that I'm doing mining, because I've just been watching loads of like Gold Rush Alaska. So now I'm just like, yeah, gonna get our road up there, gonna get our trucks, gonna get that material out of the ground, get some big vehicles. Okay, let's do a road straight up here, because this is going to be industry, and with most of my industry stuff I tend to just be pretty direct about it. Just like that. We need to make sure that services and things can get through, so I'm actually going to just connect that like this. This is a bit of a weird area, but I actually quite like how it's having these like kooky little roads and stuff. And then what I'm going to do is, let's just check the concentration. Yeah, this is the biggest concentrated area. So I want to make sure that there's plenty of space for development. Now, if I do one here, what's going to be the best way to do this? 1 and 2, yeah, that's probably the best way. So we're going to do like 2. See, that's not the best. You know what, this is meant to be like industrial area, so maybe we should just bloody link it up. I don't know. Maybe it's fine just like that, to be fair. I'm probably going to put their own sort of fire station and stuff out here anyway. Okay, that's a good start. We need to get water and power out here as well, so let's start by doing that. And even we were planning to get some homes out here, so we may as well sort of branch it off of that to start with. We need to get that water, otherwise how are they going to run the mining pumps, you know? How are they going to run that? It's really important. Okay, let's just... Okay, there we go. Water is up and running. Okay, now power is the next issue for us, and you can see we have actually got a little way to go in terms of getting power out here. So probably what I'm going to do is, off of the back of here, run some pylons out to the first mining operation, which is going to be here. Now we need to zone it, because if we don't zone it, we can't tell it that it needs to be a mining place. So that's probably good for now. Umber Heights. Now, we actually have... Oh, do we have several territories up for grabs, I believe? We've got Concord Square, we've got Umber Heights, Skylden is named, Newville is named, Mastersill's named, Vadeka Square is named, Sin's named, Parsnip Heights. Oh yeah, I remember now, this Parsnip Heights is going to be the new... It's a new office area for the city. Look, here we go. I forgot about this. So Parsnip Heights is the booming office area, basically. So that's cool. Why no dirt roads? We'll get some dirt road stuff happening. So anyway, yeah, Parsnip Heights, because it's shaped like a parsnip. That's what's going to be there. But I noticed that Eden Legacy on the stream so far has no area. So Eden, as a subscriber, you get first pick, dude, of the areas. So you could have the mining area that we're going to be working on right now. Eden Province is good, so you could go for up here. Otherwise, you could have the Workers' City down here. This will probably expand as well. We're not done with this, but you could have that. And where else was it? I think that's it actually, right now. Yep. So 2 choices there, dude. If you want one of those, let me know. Right, in the meantime, let's start mining. So we need to select this, and we need to set it to mining. So what we're going to do is going to go here, going to go mining ore, and then we just set it. There we go. So now that is ore-based industry. Eden Province is going for the Worker City. Oh, that's a pretty interesting choice. I didn't think you were going to go for that. Okay, so this will now become Eden Province. Okay, congrats, dude. You now have the Workers' City. It's a bit grim, but it's a bit rough around the edges, but it's very, very, very important for us. So that's good. Good city. Good choice. Right, so the mining one is up for grabs, and let's continue it. So let's get some industry in here. We'll start off with this one. Here we go. Okay, now as I say, we just want to start off small and then we'll work up to it. But we want to keep expanding this area here too. So let's going to speed things up a little bit. So we want to get some homes down here. I think I know what I want to do actually with this. I think I want to go like here, and then I want to bring it back around like so. Yeah. Okay, that's exactly how I wanted to do that. So now we've got that up and running, and there's water going out there too. And I think if I get some homes started on this area here, and we will build, I'm going to build them sort of appropriately. So we don't want to go more than that because I want to make sure the power gets, it should jump across from here. But if it does not, I'll put in a relay or something like that. So we'll see. Okay, industry is already starting up here. And here we are, mining operations are beginning. So we're starting off here. This is colossal ore resources, and you can see they're collecting ore things. Lots of mining operations coming up, the drills are starting. So end of the first day, and we're kicking up with the mining operation, so it's good to see that starting. How cool would it be to get some rails on that hill via a tunnel or a bridge? Yeah, it would be cool to get railway up here. Get like a trading position. Actually, where is our nearest railway? Oh, well, we actually have... Yeah, we actually have rail links which come into the city right here. But we haven't expanded, so we'd have to run it kind of all the way along the side here. Which kind of is feasible, actually. It could happen, but I just don't know if I want to do that yet. In fact, though, there is... where does that rail system go? It goes out there by the look of it. So we could, if we unlock the next square along, potentially access it and sort of bring it up or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's a possibility for sure. Let's just check the power situation here. Yeah, we're doing fine. Now the next thing though is that we've got to get our geothermal plant in somewhere, because the city needs power crazy. And I did bitch about how the geothermal plant is kind of OP, but I also didn't anticipate that my dam project was going to screw me over so hard. So yeah, but the geothermal plant does produce a crap ton of power, it's got to be said. The only other option that we would have is to continue with wind, which is fine, but we will need to expand an area deliberately to collect more wind power. We could produce some solar cells and stuff right now, as I thought. Yeah, these guys here have not got power. I actually could just put a pylon across. It's probably going to be... These little power relays are great, but they produce noise, you know, and the pylons do not do that. So I'm actually going to just do that, which will produce power for this area. There we go. So we've got pylons going across, which link up to the homes. Awesome. Okay, so now that we've got that in place, we can start expanding more homes, and I'm going to use the painter tool. Just go da, 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 da. Okay, so they'll start expanding into that. And I don't really want this to be tower block city. I might get a little bit in the middle or something like this, but we don't want to go too mad with it. But also bear in mind that, you know, we might have workers for this area here. So I'm going to just curve a road in like this. There we go. So that way the workers, if they are coming from there, they don't have to drive all the way through town. You know, it's going on good. Okay, let's look at services as well. We need to think about fire. And you can see we have got a fire station down here. It's still not providing very good for a lot of the area. The prison is also woefully under provided for, but we don't tend to have too many issues there. LB7 Estate also is looking a little under provided for. So maybe if we get something here, like a little station here, this might compromise between the two actually. So, yeah, there we go. So that's actually providing a bit of fire coverage. Yeah, here we are. Look, the industry is upgrading. They're happy. They've got better fire coverage. Wow, everyone is leveling up. So that's great news. In fact, actually, just to make things even better for the fire services, what we could actually do is actually just branch this out and do that right there. That's just going to make it easier if our fire guys do need to get to a fire. They don't have to go down here and deal with all this 6-lane nonsense. So, yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Let's keep looking at fire stuff. I'm surprised that there is so little coverage right here for... I'm actually going to slap down a big... I don't know. You know, we have so little fires here. I'm sure they'll be fine. It's only, you know, it's only farming anyway. Down in Tinnitus Park, it's fine. It's Luton's own Beverly Hills up on the top here. Yeah, I like to keep these things nice looking, you know. Oh god, he would be, wouldn't he? He's right on the bloody edge of the water. So I got to spend 60 giving these guys water. There we go. Yeah, fire stations. So we need probably like a community-sized fire station, I feel. We'll just get one here, like, and then this is gonna, yeah, bang on there. So that's going to provide coverage for the mining area and also for the town. So that's good. Actually, it doesn't provide that good coverage for... See, this is what always happens, and it's because these roads right here, if we connect this up, suddenly the coverage gets a lot better. Not that much better, though. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, I've got a plan. I have got a plan. I'm going to take this this job, going to stick it down here, slap bang there. That's going to make everyone happy here, and that's going to be a size that is appropriate for that area, right? So they are, look, they're going to be much happier now. But then up here, it's clear we need a bigger fire station, and it's because we're going to be covering a whole town, going to be covering all the industry. We need enough trucks and vehicles that they can deal with that whole area. So I'm going to have a better, bigger fire station coming in here, and this is going to cover everything we need. There we go. Everybody, look, happy times. Everyone is loving it. Okay, health, we're still well provided for, and health, police, we're doing pretty good on police actually. Look at police, everyone is covered for. Education, not so sure. We are going to need workers up here though. That's going to be a thing. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to make this, instead of adding this onto Lobster, this is because you can see Lobster, look, is right there still, like a boss. Lobster Heights up on the hill there, still looking epic. But I think what I'm actually going to do is create a new little area here. And the reason being is I want this to be like, this is going to be the area where people don't want to go to school. So this is kind of just like the workers' town, right? So, hold on, I want to separate that off. No lobster. Get off. Right, there we go. Oh no! Deleted one of his legs. Come on, man. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I still love this. Just making some little refinements on the claws here, look. There we go. Okay, anyway, let's keep building this. Lynn, what map is this? This map is my own custom map, and it's not actually available yet, but it will be soon. I need to make some refinements. This whole thing was basically like a test, so it's one of my own custom ones. Right, Highland Square. I actually, this was named something else a minute ago, and I quite liked it. It was called Glade Hills, which I actually quite like the sound of. So I'm going to rename it back to that. Right, here we go. Okay. So let's deal with this area now. Policies. Let's do the we'll do the schools out one. Citizens prefer working over education. Only a small portion of eligible citizens will go to study in university. So I'm going to add that there. And we're going to rename it back to what it was, which is Glade Hills. I actually quite like that. Right, let's continue expanding. Now we're going to start to get some slightly bulkier properties in here now. In fact, actually these can just be filled up all the way. But we will get just normal residential size on this end. And I'm just going to do like that. And I think on this side what I will do is I will fill a little further, and then we'll do big buildings all the way down. We'll get some small. I like to mix up the type of buildings I have on these areas rather than just go with one solid design, you know. I think on this end we'll get higher density, so I like to mix the low and high density. I think it looks a bit better. Oh look, see, perfect. Look, we've got these nice little towns. This is actually the kind of perfect style of building for this area as well. Great. Good, good, good. Already starting to look awesome. I think one thing, actually, the one thing we should do though is put a park. Definitely need to get a park in. So I'm going to find, there we are, large playground, plaza with trees. That's not really appropriate. Small playground and small park. Small park, which is, as you see, not a small park at all. It is massive. I think, can we get this here, here, here? I think I'm going to put the small park here, because as you see it actually covers pretty huge area. So we can put it here like so, and then we can actually build like footpaths and stuff down to the park. I think that would be a good thing to do. Why does the park need electricity? That doesn't make any sense. I almost kind of want to put a road there, but we've got too many roads going on here, so let's focus on getting some footpaths down here. So if we build, actually we've got gravel paths, right? So now I can get a footpath out, and we can build this up to the town here. I'm trying to find an appropriate place where people are going to walk from though. Kind of feel like between these houses, but it's not going to fit in there. But it might do over here. But it's kind of a long way around. Let's just get rid of that. This nighttime is all very well and good, but I can't bloody see what I'm doing, can I? Okay, so my plan is to do like this. Okay, great. So yeah, there's a footpath here, so the guys can come and they can walk. Or you can't probably see this on the stream now, but they can come and walk down and enjoy the park. So it's actually pretty good. But I tell you what I might do. We can actually put on the other side here. The small park area thing with parking. Here we are, this. So look, there's a little bit of parking area here. There we go. So now they've got, look, somewhere to park with a couple of little bits and pieces, and then they've got the main park as well. So actually really, really good. And if we wanted to be really insane, we could even put like a cycle path out there or something along those lines. But yeah, it's looking good. That's a nice start. No, I don't think you can put lights on the footpath, which is a shame, actually. Look, there's some people already walking out here. They're taking a little night walk. But do you know what? Prem-chan just said, can't we put lights on the footpath? Prem, we don't need to put lights on the footpath because they're right out in the middle of nowhere. You know, they got the skies to look at. Look, the beautiful stars in the sky. So they're just taking a little night walk down to the park. Although I would say, I don't think that our city is exactly one that's energy efficient. They seem to really like turning those lights on. So, okay. Okay, so anyway, our industry seems to be going pretty well. It's starting out well. By the way, now that we've got this place up here, this area has no health coverage really. So we really need to get some health coverage down. But I'm just going to place this. This is a Clekerson's healthcare. It's a nice little building which will provide enough healthcare probably for most of the town here. But the trouble is always where the hell am I going to put it? It's probably going to be this end of town. I don't know. This is the tricky thing, is like I don't have a great amount of land space here, which is a little bit of a problem. This little thing doesn't require much space. Anyway, I'm going to put it here. Sorry, just imagine that house got bought right there. That house got bought. So look, now they've got their little healthcare centre here, which is ideal for this area. Man, that guy's got a pimped truck. Check that out. Look at that. See that pickup there? Look, he's got pink rear, orange doors and a hood, you know, and then a pink hood. It's like a pimped up pickup truck right there. Oscar Holmes. He's got the name to match as well. Oscar Holmes. It's like, yeah, man. Oscar Holmes with my pink and orange pickup truck. Anyway. Right. It's an uneducated adult. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, look, it's the Indie Lizard building. Man, these guys should be, seriously, look at the people with this house. This guy right here. Look at this guy on his freaking bench. Talk about, look at this. That's that guy's view when he's out there in the morning having an orange juice and reading the paper. He's looking at that. Jesus Christ. I hope he puts a gate on this, I hope this is not a family home, is all I can say. Oh dear. Hey Daruth, how you doing, man? Good to see you on the stream. How you doing? These people, I'm pretty sure that this property got sold off of the views. Am I right? Seriously. Anyway, good times. Right. Okay. Oh, this one is clear for production. We are getting some power fluctuations, which is not a good sign. Yeah, we're in the yellow. That's bad. We're a bit maxed out on power over here. We need to get some more stuff happening. What can we do for power? I'm doing everything I can to avoid using the geothermal because, like I say, it's pretty OP. If I want... we're actually losing people from the city right now, which is not good, but it's because they need work, so we need to get work going on, which we will expand. Get some offices happening in a minute as well. I want to try and avoid using that stuff. I want to get out into here, so my next one is going to be to buy an area here. Let me just see... Oh, look. No, see we... Oh, hold up. Oh, wait a minute. See, it's only 8. 6. We're really running out of space here, which sucks. I don't know. I don't know whether I want to get more... Oh. 20. I'm trying to squeeze in any more that I can in here to give me some 20s. I don't think I built this very efficiently. Get a 17 off that. I know that the geothermal will provide for all my power needs, but these wind farms here are pretty ugly as well. It's not exactly picturesque, but yeah. But the standard wind farm down here will give me 6, but I get 8 megawatts from up on the hill here. So I'm pretty, but it does produce a lot of sound, as you can see. But I could get away with putting it on this side of the hill, kind of like away from town. But there is ore up here. That's the only issue. Remember, we had the ore, so I kind of didn't really want to do that. But we could get it over here, or even over here. This is going to. I mean, is there any ore in these hills? No. Okay, let's get some wind turbines up over here, because this is going to be worth our while to do. Where's our border? It's right out here. It's quite far out. So look, we can get actually a fair amount of turbines up on this hill. Just for starters. And being that we're right next, look, I can just put a relay point down. And that immediately connects that area up. So that's actually a good solution. Get some more turbines out there. And that should bring in plenty of power. Well, I say plenty. We'll let it all kind of kick up into gear first. But, I mean, that's providing us with a good amount more. Maybe we need more, though. I mean, how much do these cost? These cost like 12 grand. Each of these is 6, so they're half. But the good thing is that the more I kind of can just sneak these in here. Come on. Come on, you bugger. So we're just trying to get as many as we can in here. Right, that should really be upping our power usage, or power provision, that's the word, provision. Yeah, Windstar, so that should be bringing us back on board. I want to really try and use wind power for this whole thing. I don't want to use the geothermal because it's kind of a cheat. If I use it, I'll be unhappy with myself, but I would take it still. Okay, so things are going pretty good though. As you can see, yeah, look, there is plenty of cars and just general industry using this road now. Although we have got a bit of a bottleneck here. Do you know what? This might not be a best way to have this road going because it's right next to this other junction. I think I actually want to adapt this road a little. I think what I want to do is have the road coming from kind of like over here, not on a main junction, and just kind of have it... Actually... We had talked about making a town over here as well, but I didn't really want it to kind of connect via all this filth. So yeah, so we won't worry about that for now. But what I do want to do is this. I want to bring this out and around. Actually, let's just bring it out first and around, and then just along here like so. And then we're gonna step it up, and I'm gonna actually delete out this other road in a minute, like this. Yeah, there we go. Let's just make a temporary adjustment and bring this back. Damn it, it's doing it again, isn't it? This stepping nonsense. Right, let's go. Okay, much better, much better. Okay, so basically, and then what I would do is remove traffic lights off this junction. There we go. This one here also should not really have traffic lights on. Okay, let's roll. Okay, so the idea is that area there is busy with the recycling plant and everything, and the trucks coming in and out. But by adding the transport coming down here into that junction, it's just kind of making more than it really needs to be. So I've added it in further down here, and now that traffic should just bleed seamlessly in and out. It's not something we've got to worry about anymore. And it seems to be working. Yeah, this is all good. And the other thing is that this road generally is pretty quiet for sort of deliveries and non-deliveries. It's got 6 lanes, so we've got plenty of capacity there, and you can see all the garbage trucks coming in and out and sort of doing their duties. But because we've got multiple lanes, they can afford to kind of pull off and do what they've got to do without it interfering really with the rest of the traffic, because they can just go around them. Okay, let's do that. Take that out. Okay, we're still negative on people leaving the city, so we really need to push forward. Let's get some more offices down so people have got work. So let's do that. We really need to get people coming back here. We need to basically, we're not satisfying like what people want in order to work here. So we need to kind of boost this up a little bit. I want to get some parks and stuff down in this area here to make it nice. Let's boost this in and let's get all that down. House, yeah, police and fire. Where are our fire stations? Oh, there's a big fire station there. I think I was saying that we did need to have like its own fire station down here as well to keep everyone happy. So I'm going to do that. See, that's going to make everybody happy. And we've got power and water going through the whole place. I'm going to get a little relay circuit down here. Like this. These relay circuits are excellent. These little things here, they only require... $9.60 upkeep per week. They're cheap as anything, and they're basically just providing electricity bridging between two areas. So we've got more buildings here and everything's pushing up. Okay, look, we've almost already satisfied our industry and offices. We do need more commercial though. There's plenty of commercial space over here. Maybe up here. Look, we've got very little commercial up here actually. Very little. So I think actually we could probably just chuck a couple of little commercial buildings right here. And maybe at this end of town we'll just have some commercial outlets. You know, shopping centres or whatever. There's plenty of demand for it. There we go. So we'll get that coming in there. But already Glade Hills is looking pretty nice. Really sort of a good looking town. And hey look, they've got all the parking here around the back. So that's good. Drive through, park in there. Yeah, so it's working really good.